Hi beautiful souls, this is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. I thank you all for your continued love and support, for beautiful existing subscribers, and I am absolutely blessed to be chosen by you to serve as a guiding light in your life, to take personal readings and healings from me. I truly want to appreciate with all my heart and all my love. Thank you so very much. If you're visiting my channel for the first time and you like and you're resonating with my vibration, then go ahead and check out other videos, like, share, subscribe, and let's keep the community growing. Thank you so very much. So today I'm bringing forth a reading for us to look at the energies unfolding in the month of September, which carries the vibration of 9. And in tarot, 9 is the energy of the hermit and inner reflection. You know, we've had the whole 2021 play out. Things started, things ended, things didn't go well. There were false starts, there were some excitements, there was a flow of abundance, there was a block, there was a start of a relationship. You get the drift, right? So, and in this month, by September, it carries that energy. It carries that energy of, okay, how do I've been trying all of these are my ideas, these are my dreams. How do I bring all these energies, these dreams to a fruition, to completion, to bring them to light on this earth plane? Meaning, what are some of the things that I need to do? What are some of the action steps I need to take? And also, it's a time for inner reflection. It's a time for looking at the 9 of Wands is that of, have you been carrying a lot of burdens in your life? And what are these extra burdens? Is it, do you feel like, do you have the strength to continue? Or is it something that you want to continue? So it brings in a lot of reflective energy. Okay, then we have the 9 of Swords, which is all about all these sorts of stresses that life brings us. Perhaps these overburdens, these burdens that were either thrust upon you or you took upon yourself, have created a lot of stress and anxiety in you. Is it really worth it? It's a question you need to ask. Is it a relationship that you want to continue? Is that job, is it worth it to give up your health for that? Or perhaps your health has been something that has been quite concerning for you. Now, what are some of the action steps that you can take? That was then. So coming into a new mindset is very important before the new year sets in. Right? So the time is now. Now what has happened in the past. You really can't go back and change. We can get angry about it. We can get upset. We can be mad at ourselves. We can be mad at others. We can do all of that. But at the end of the day, what's going to matter is the steps you take in the now. So I want to begin first for you to understand what that is. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles is talks about independence. It talks about financial independence. It's talk about you taking your power back within yourself and being happy just with you. It's important to be happy with you first and not look for the happiness outside in the connection. It's nice to have the support. It's nice to have someone with whom you can share your love. It's nice that there are other people who can support you. But the key is, how do you support yourself? How do you nourish yourself? How do you bring yourself in alignment? Do you make yourself a natural, beautiful part as a priority in your life? And I'm not coming from a place of ego. And then we have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is what brings you emotional fulfillment. What brings you emotional satisfaction? Going after your wishes, you know, and when I say going after, I'm not meaning like crazy ambition. I'm talking about really following your heart's desire, going, you know, where your emotions, your happy emotions, your heartfelt emotions take you, and allowing them to be fulfilled, allowing them to guide you towards the next stage, whether it is in your spiritual journey, whether it is in clearing out old mental thinking patterns, or in your emotional detoxing, or in the physicality, clearing, decluttering, and getting yourself organized, or just any which way, taken in any which way. So it's about really, life is not meant to be lived from a place of limitation. Life is meant to be lived from a place of abundance, from joy, sharing a happiness, sharing a love, seeing the world from loving eyes, seeing the universe as supportive and not constrictive. We will have the ups and downs. We will have the seasons of growth, and then we will have seasons of recession. But how do we kind of navigate whatever the external things that are out of control? How do we navigate those energies? Do we go plunging in, or do we go into a complete high? Then we plunge in and then we go high. How can we create a balance and just understand how you can maintain that central core? Now, with that, a little bit of the 9 energy, I wanted to bring forth that for you before we look at what is really unfolding. So we'll just begin with that. I am going to open it up, see it in your spiritual energy, in your mental energy, emotions, your connections, your intimate connection, however that resonates for you. So let's take some guidance messages for the month of September for the collective. What are they learning and integrating, angels? Awakening, clarity. Okay. I am feeling a lot of mental clearing taking place. I am seeing, as you're going through this reflective period, you're going to begin to get clear on, what are those burdens? Exactly what I talked about. You're going to get clear on what brings you happiness and what you should do. What are some of the next steps you need to take to bring that part for yourself? What is it that you can do? So I feel like there's certain things and situations that have been pretty clouded in your life, okay? And there's going to be now a clarity that comes in. There's going to be a newfound level of understanding and perhaps seeing things from a different perspective that you had not seen or considered earlier. That's beautiful. Now the next one is, I love this. We got the energy of Venus, the artist. So I do feel what's going to open up for you is going to be a lot of creative energy is going to flow through you. You're going to start to allow, as you become more spontaneous, you become more what brings me fulfillment. And you understand that I am the one who's creating my vision. I am the one who is the visionary of this dream of mine, okay? And I will create the experience that I wish to receive, okay? So I feel like with that very open energy of creating beauty, of creating whatever you want to, that's your blank canvas, whatever colors you want to, you are the Picasso here, right? So I feel like there's going to be a renewed passion. Some of you may pick up, to become an artist, or you may, enroll in taking some more art classes or something. I do feel a lot of creative energies. And art, creative energies flows in so many different ways. There's going to be a growth in imaginative ideas. Okay, I do feel that there's going to be a revival of passion in your life where things were kind of a little bit lull, and that can, and it's spiritual fire. Okay, it's spiritual passion for life. I love this. I want to go after my dreams. I want to follow my heart's desire. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling like you are receiving a lot of spiritual guidance and help from the universe. That's beautiful, beautiful. The artist within awakens. The artist within awakens. I love it. Energy in September. Thank you. Manipulated. So I will not be controlled. All right. So what I do feel that perhaps that's where you're seeking clarity. That's where you are receiving clarity. Perhaps in the past you felt like your energy has been very receptive. You've been empathic, and you pick up other people's needs and desires before they could even say and wish and want. And sometimes when people are not in alignment, and we all encounter that, every individual encounters that in their life at some point in their life, okay? And that is where other people take advantage of you. Okay, other people take advantage because you're kind, or you're compassionate, you're very giving, you're very caring. I do feel you are now recreating the story of your life, and you're not going to be saying, I will not be controlled or manipulated. You will say, I create my vision where people are loving, where I know where to draw my boundaries. I am connected, and I am receptive to the information. This past has given me information on what burdens were mine and what were not, what I was meant to take and what I was meant to let go of. Perhaps this was the lesson for me to learn to draw boundaries. Okay, so that's an amazing energy, kind of all blending in together here. And we're going to look at from the law of attraction. what's opening up in this month of September for the people. Oh, by the way, before I began, I had already gotten all the cards ready, and what was on top was affluence, okay? Wealth and affluence. So I'm seeing here, I like this. So if you're feeling impatient with this Nine of Wands kind of energy, like it's been going on for so long, I don't like the cycle of manipulation. I don't know how long that will continue. You're reaching a pinnacle. You're reaching a learning point. You're reaching a spiritual understanding. That's what nines are about, that you're nearly there. You are understanding. In tarot, we talk about your understanding, because right after the Hermit, the card number 9 in tarot, we have 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is bringing about a learning, bringing about a karmic shift. But a karmic shift only comes in once you've learned some lessons, okay? Otherwise, you're repeating that same pattern again, correct? So in this case, it's saying that continue to be patient, okay? Continue to be patient, because there's a lot of downloads. There's a lot of peace that's descending. I am patient. I am persistent. And I am disciplined in pursuing my goals. So just because the plant is not fully bloomed and grown yet doesn't mean it will never yield the biggest fruits or the fruits that it's meant to give, okay, to blossom into and have. They will be yours. It is going to open up. You've just got to be patient and disciplined in your approach. So all these past experiences of either where there were issues of manipulation and control was a part of the lesson. Continue being, you're gaining more clarity about yourself, about the world, that you're not to be negative. You're the artist. Okay, create a new vision for yourself. And I'm also feeling like some of you, it would be wonderful to start to make vision boards, because that would be a wonderful way to remind yourself to constantly see what you're wishing to create. Let's look at the major theme you'll be integrating in this month. Okay. The Lovers, big choices, okay? This speaks of many things, not just in matter of love. This is a spiritual love, spiritual understanding, a coming together of the light and the dark, coming together of the masculine and the feminine, understanding what your life has been. And it's also about choices. It's about big choices. These are about big choices that are heartfelt. Some of you, it may be choices in love. You may be making some big decisions in love in this month. We'll see what else. But this is the theme that you're integrating. And when I say the big theme, it's going to go beyond this month. But this is where the universe is guiding you. Your soul is guiding you and helping you to push through some of these big lessons. And some of these lessons do not feel really good, right? Who likes lessons of pain? Who likes lessons of rejection? Who likes lessons of blame and shame and all of that, right? But these are lessons that each one of us, as all individuals, go through at some point in their life. So don't give up just before your miracle occurs for you in your life. Let's look at the energy that you'll be working with and working through in the month of September. Beautiful. Third chakra, solar plexus. And this is, again, let's have a look at it. This is really speaking about aligning your will. And this talks about being disciplined in pursuing your goals. And this is a lot of clearing about power, empowerment, self-power, what it means. Where have you given your power away? And where is it that it's necessary and it's time for you to bring that power back and harness that power back and bring it back into wholeness. Okay, you're aligning. This is the solar plexus in the gut area, your gut instincts. You're aligning. There's a lot of clearing taking place. You're aligning that with the heart chakra. You're not allowing the past experiences, perhaps, let's say, of manipulation or perhaps of less than visionary, less than exciting experiences to cloud the heart chakra with anger, with grief or sadness. You're not blocking the beautiful heart. There's an alignment, there's a flow of energy, and it's being aligned with the crown, which is like a lot of divine energy coming in. Divine energy flows through you. It moves and clears and opens up the heart. Heart is the portal of receptivity. Once it closes with negative experiences, it's what we do with these negative experiences, okay? Once it's closed, the energy cannot flow in, and the manifestations are in more of what we call as karmic, rather than more of abundance and more of growth and more of positivity. But there is a huge amount of clearing taking place. So there may be people who may test your patience. They may tend to get on your nerves, or you may just feel like you're getting a bit more angry. So be mindful, watchful of those kind of energies coming in, because they all reside in the solar plexus. If you want to know more about it, you can email me. I'll be running workshops on different chakras. Actually, manifesting through the chakras is what I am planning on bringing out in the month of September. So you can be on the watch if you're interested in it. Let's look at some messages coming from romance angels in the month of September. All right, so if you've been, you've connected, because there's this love energy there with the lovers, and with the Venus, with the Venetian energy, there's a lot of sensuality, there's a lot of opening of the passion. And when you're passionate about life, you're opening to life, you're being spontaneous, and you're being open to, and you're saying yes to life, in spite and despite of the burdens, in spite and despite of some negativity that has taken place, or a lot of negativity that's taken place in your life. You're saying, okay, you know what? I don't give up. I trust, and I'm saying yes to life. And when you open that door, there could be someone new coming in. There could be someone that you connect with, and you feel like this is the one. So the romantic partner that you seek is someone you have met, meaning I feel like maybe you'll meet somebody. Either you've met that person before, or there's someone new coming in and you are meeting them in this month. That's exciting. Okay, let's have a look at the energies opening up in the month of September in any area of people's life: spiritual energy, mental energy, emotional energy, and physical energy, in the area of their finances, career, in money, in relationships, and in intimate connections and romance. First energy up. Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. Page of Swords. Ace of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. And the question I was asking in my mind is, what are we walking away from? Clarifying this reverse Page of Swords. What is this Ace of Cups? What is this new love, new emotional birthing? Something that's overflowing. Beautiful. Thank you, angels. Okay. Let's begin. So what I am seeing, and we can look at it as week 1, 2, 3, and 4, but really it's kind of fluid. Just take the whole thing as a reading, but I'm going to address it like that. Let's first look at it. You know, we talked about this whole beautiful vision of creating a vision and, you know, moving towards more in terms of what brings me emotional fulfillment. I am seeing in this week that there is going to be a movement away, and I love this in the mental energy. Okay, anything where the mental energy is in terms of negativity or of conflict, inner conflict or conflict with others, you're rising above the conflict. Okay, you're getting more clear. Okay, Okay, you're getting a greater perspective if you look at it, right? This person is like rising above that. This person's receiving the guidance from the high on, and I do feel like there's going to be a more of a harmony coming in as the September begins. It's going to bring in a little bit more clarity. It's going to bring in how to move your ship forward over these. And I see in this particular deck, the Six of Swords is moving over water. Okay, water is our emotional energy, okay, where we are lodging our emotions. So whatever conflict that took place before this, whatever was the energy before this, caused a lot of emotional disturbance and challenges in your life. Okay, when we are disturbed emotionally, then it is very challenging for us to live in the energy of joy and happiness. Okay, it feels really something that you can't relate to, right? But now you're realizing that, you know what? It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to move on from that conflict, move on from that energy of lack. And I want to move towards something that brings me fulfillment. Okay. I will not be controlled or manipulated. Okay. So that's the energy I'm feeling. So you're receiving a lot of spiritual downloads. You're receiving, this is what the Eight of Wands is. There's a lot of movement. This is also the card of movement. There's a lot of passionate exchange it. So if it's in work and you've been conflicted about which direction to go and how to go, then there's a lot of energy that's coming in. Okay, people are seeking you out. Okay, there may be an influx of abundance that comes in. There may be an influx of money doors that open. Okay, there may be a lot of exchanges, okay, messages that come in back and forth, okay, that help you to move forward in your life and in relationships also. So as this week progresses and we're moving into September, the second week I do see with all of this communication taking place, there is a decision. Somehow there's a decision, not somehow. Of course, this is, you're gaining clarity. That's how. But you are now walking towards, there is a turning your back on something. You're definitely moving away from something. You're leaving something behind. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be you're working in some place. You were in a certain product line. You were in a certain division. You leave that and you move into something else. Okay. So there is a leaving behind of something that was the key message here is not leaving behind. What are you leaving behind is the key message, which is something that was not fulfilling. This was not how you had hoped that situation, a person, a relationship, however it means for you, was what you had. Okay, you order a dish at a restaurant. They may say it looks like this, you order it, it looks good, you taste it, and it tastes like shit. Okay, it happens to me so many times. And I look at, okay, so much so for trying something new. But anyway, what I'm saying is that it was not something very palpable. It was not something very appetizing, okay? Let's just make it a little bit lighter out of that. You're definitely walking towards the sun. You're walking towards what brings me happiness. And it's a solar journey. And I'm going to walk towards what brings me happiness. I don't want to be in any loops of, and this is what this is clarified with. I asked, what are you walking away from? Deceit, walking away from negative thinking, walking away from manipulative energies, walking away from people who are not honest, walking away from people. It doesn't mean that they're always bad people. It's just they're operating out of their lower energies. They're operating out of their shadow side. They have not seen the light. That's all they've seen. Okay, so they're giving back to you what they have seen, or they're not able to face their fears. All right. So what I'm saying is you're walking away from this. You're saying, no, I will no longer be controlled. And I am persistent and I am disciplined and I'm going to move forward towards pursuing my dreams. Enough said. Okay. I don't want to have all these negative words coming towards me in my workplace. No, thank you. I don't like that I have to be dependent on this and keep taking this mental abuse. Okay. So I'm feeling all of these energies coming in. You're just saying, no, thank you. I'm done with that. And you're walking away from that. There is a sense of walking away. Now, what will happen, and I'm not saying what will happen, what seems to be unfolding in this kind of a journey, if I was creating like this as a movie, so what I'm seeing is the next scene that's opening up with this moving away would be, there may be some sort of a new start that you were hoping that would bring in financial abundance. There was perhaps some news, or perhaps some of you are actually writing a book, or you're getting, you're reading a book, you're writing a book, you're writing a blog, you're writing a song, you're creating your masterpiece. Let's put it this way. All right. Whatever that is, there seems to be a little bit of a transition, a little bit of a block that takes place, because we must remember that we are clearing this part of the energy. Okay. You may just kind of revert back to something old. And in this, but it's saying here is you create your vision. Okay. Don't have to wait for someone to take some action towards you. You are capable. So shifting that mindset, okay? Coming into the King of Pentacles energy, which is a visionary energy. This is the energy of someone who is abundant, someone who is a go-getter, someone who has strength and courage and doesn't give up on their dreams, okay? Whatever those dreams are. Just because a few ideas didn't pan out, just because a few people said some negative things to you, that you can't do it, but you're not going to allow other people's and get yourself manipulated into that. You're taking charge, you're learning, and this is what this third chakra to me is feeling like. This is where you're gaining strength, you're gaining more stability in this so that you can be more successful financially. What I do want to do with this energy is I want to know a little bit more on what is this Page of Swords reversed. Why did this Page of Swords come reversed in this third week? So this wanted to come like this. Okay, so there's some burdens that is still going on. You're unable to release them fully. Okay. All right. I'm getting a clear picture now. This is about love here. Okay. So I do feel, and I love this. Do you see this at the bottom of the deck? Look at that. Both of these are gaining a lot of clarity. They're looking up, right? Gaining a lot more clarity. So what's happening as this progresses is there may be a little bit of a challenge that comes in with a love partnership or a love relationship, something that you love to do. I do feel that there was a lot of burden. There was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of negativity along with the positivity. I'm not saying that there was no positivity, but you've got to let the past go. Okay. Once you let the past go, you are now moving into an abundant state. And that's what this third chakra clearing is taking place. To me, that's what this third week of September is showing, that you are releasing the burdens slowly. Sometimes you fall back into the old ways and you come back again, okay? So I am seeing a good energy, because when we're seeing this with something that you were expecting, whether it was from a current job or from a love situation or from someone. And I do feel that it made you kind of shake up a bit, that you didn't feel stable in it. And that news doesn't make you feel like you could do it. But I'm here to tell you that, yes, you are creative, you are visionary, you're imaginative, and you just continue to focus and keep building on your dreams, okay? This is again about the Five of Cups, which is emotional discontentment. Perhaps you launched something, you started something, and it just didn't kind of take off. Perhaps some people said no. You put a book idea, you put a song, and you felt like, oh, this is gonna take it's gonna go like boom. It's gonna go boom, and then in a big way, and it didn't go. And it can be very, very disheartening. Okay, you need encouragement, and you feel like a loss of love. You feel like a loss of a partnership. Okay, so that can kind of feel a little bit disturbing, but this is all part of the lesson. This is all part of the growth here, because what I am seeing is a beautiful lover's energy, and I am seeing a huge amount of empowerment come in. Okay, so continue to build on the patience, because look how we're ending the month. Okay, we're ending the month with a beautiful emotional birthing, a new emotional offering that also has a lot of passion in there. So one more time, this one talks about passion. You're receptive. Receptivity is emotions, but you've got to clear out the past emotions. And that's what this whole energy of 9 is about. So continue to be patient to pursue your goals. There is an overflow of abundance coming in emotional fulfillment, which has a strong potential. Okay, it could be a new partnership that comes in, the love interest that comes in. It could be a very, very loving partnership that comes in that brings you to this place of stability and of plenty. Stability and plenty. I'm going to leave it at that. This is in the cards here for you, which is showing up by the end of the month. It doesn't mean that all the journey and everything and reaching to the stars is just without any hiccups or without any challenges. And there is a renewed passion that comes in. Perhaps someone comes up to you who brings in passion, overcomes their fears, and boom, rushes in to tell you that they love you. Okay? They're like guided towards that. And it's about you. Then it's a renewed passion about life, renewed passion into the self and self-love. And that brings you to the next stage in your life. Wow. Ooh, this also became a wrong reading. I thought this would be a short reading. That's fine. Whatever messages are meant to come through. So if you're interested in any personal readings, go ahead and I'll give the details in the description. I'm going to give the details in the description box. I'm also trying to get like a calendar set up so it's easier for you to book directly rather than through emails, because I'm getting such a big influx. I'm going to try. I'm trying very hard, and it's my goal to do that in the month of September. If you see a calendar link when you see this video, then awesome. If not, then email me, please. Okay. Rather than asking me as one of the comments and then I'm typing my email, just check out the description box of the video. It has the details to get in touch with me, how to pay me right now. And, everything else is in works. Okay. I'm also working in these energies with you to set up something for myself here so I can be more productive and more efficient. Let's bring that in. I'm taking out my King of Pentacles energy within me. So let's close out this month's energy with affirmation that will support you the most. Oh, beautiful angels. I love this. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards of this deck. Oh, and this goes completely in alignment. Thank you. Okay. I love it. It says here, joy is the ultimate creator. So coming into your joy and coming from that joyful place and bringing joy in your life is going to bring in that influx of abundance, of spiritual energy, emotional contentment, fulfillment, excitement, happiness, love, passion, okay? Whatever it is that your heart desires, and what one desires is different than what another person desires. So allow this beautiful Venetian sensual energy to rise within you. And allow this birthing of this new love vibration to come through. But hey, you know what? Great love will require a lot of obstacles and challenges to be overcome, okay? So you're nearly there. You're getting the hang of it. You're doing amazing. And just be in the knowing and in the desire of wanting to bring in happiness and fulfillment to yourself. And with that, go ahead and create any vision that you want, a new vision in your life. So I sent you love, I sent you light, I sent you many, many blessings of happiness and joy in this month. This is Archana here. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.